know about the red icon on the roof, okay? I mean the top screen, not the roof. I can't get rid of it, alright? So yeah. Also, did you like the new flashy intro I made? Of course you did. I made it myself. Whee! Spin around in circles, spin around in circles, spin around in. That's boring. Just get out. There's no one here yet. I thought it might be another cutscene. No. Well. Well, yeah, it's empty. I mean, we just started after all. Well, alright, we can go Pokemon Square, I guess. Let's go to Pokemon Square. Oh, cool, it's like a store. Oh, cool, that's like a bank. Oh, cool, that's like a... what? Wing shop. Oh, I know what it's about, but there's nothing familiar about that. And, cool, that's like a storehouse. Yeah, there's a few mechanics in this game that isn't included in most Pokemon games. Like, any, like, basic games. Like, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is notorious for these, but not any other game. Like, in the shops... see all these items? You think you can just buy any one of these, right? And why do they have 3 apples in a row and 2 apples? That's because that's all you pretty much get. The shop doesn't have like unlimited supplies. There's only like certain items you can buy in certain times. As you progress through the game, the shop gets more better items for the new areas and all that kind of stuff. Now, I'm gonna tell you about a few things. Like the apple, I already told you. Like, I guess I didn't tell you about the ability part. The stomach thing only activates in dungeons. If it goes to 0, you start losing health and even faint. You buy apples to keep your stomach up, and if you eat apples when your stomach is full, it increases it for that dungeon, I think. And like, basically, it just means like it makes you last longer with that food. Big apples are just like the apples, except it has a bigger point ratio. Stun seeds, basically, if you eat them yourself, you become you get affected with the move Paralyze. If you throw... See, seeds can't always just be eaten. You can also throw them at Pokemon and they'll do something. Most of the items don't really activate until, like, you're in a dungeon, though. Here's the Persian Bank. You can store all the money you have here because... See... Oh, come on. Deposit. There we go. Now, basically, it's like this. If you lose, like, die in a dungeon, you'll lose about, I think, half or about most of your money. And, yeah. Same with about half your items, which is why there's a bank and, like a storehouse here. Basically, you also want to do it because you can't always store anything. Like, you can only store certain items. So, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna store a few items here. Like the gravel rock, because I'm not gonna need that, the hornberry. I have too many of these kinds of stuff. I'm not gonna need the Ross or River Seed for a while. There, that should do it. Oh, come on! It's hard for me to get used to these controls, man. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. Once you're all set, pretty much. Once you're all set and you've seen everything, Okay, also there's a few stores that are closed, and they'll be more important later, but for now, let's just continue on. I'm not going to pay a visit to the Link Shop just yet. The building is the Pilfer Post Office. You've seen this in the intro in the first video, right? This is pretty much where all the mail and comes in. You know, sometimes if you're too lazy to go in over here for the billboard, you can also just like look up to the Pilfer Post Office to find anything. Now, like the Pilfer Post Office will fly to your house and drop mail in. It'll only appear like every time you start the game from a day, like start the day. Now, as you can see, there are a few job offers. And some of these, they pretty much vary, like deliver one apple or I can't seem to get out. Most of these, basically, there's only like certain kind of missions, even though they all sound different. See, the ones that have green levelers of items means you gotta deliver the items. The one that just like look like screams for help, those just are like find the Pokemon and use the badge information. I'm gonna be accepting the Thunderwave Caves because the Tiny Woods isn't the best place to train up. So yeah. Oh yeah, the job list. That's how you actually accept it. Like, basically, you don't just like find a job and you accept it right away. Cause, see, if you, I'll just try to explain it. Okay, like he said. Oh, okay. There we go. Job list. Basically, you gotta say take job before doing it, or else it will not register. Like, if you go into that dungeon, but you haven't taken the job, they will not come. Oh, let me just slow down. Okay, I guess that thing isn't until tomorrow. So yeah, it's pretty much all you have to do. Most of the time, I'll just be training up a little bit. I'm not going to be really doing anything that much. And yeah, I guess I could... I know it's pretty short, but I really want to save this next part all in one video. So yeah, until next time, see you guys.